process of oogenesis. The primordial germ cell that's found in the ovary, and the primordial germ cell that divided by the mitosis method, and it will form large number of oogonium. And this primordial germ cell that's you find in the ovary. And then the oogonium, these are large number, they multiply large number, so we called it as a multiplication page. After that the oogonium that will divided that will not divided, stop it division, and start to growth by the absorbing nutrients and minerals from the wall of the ovary, and then we call it the primary oocytes. Then the primary oocyte goes to the next phase, that is called as maturation phase. In this phase the primary oocyte that will divided into two cells. The one we called it is the first polar body, and the other is called the secondary oocytes. The first polar body that will degenerate, and the secondary oocyte that will divided by meiosis II method to form a second polar body, and other is the mature ovum, and we call this phase is known as the maturation phase. The multiplication phase is the first phase, and we know it is divided by meiosis method. Oogonium that will develop to primary oocyte, primordial germ cell is here divided to form large number of oogonium. And second is growth phase. So that is shortest phase of oogonium. Primary oocyte stop its growth and divided to goes the maturation phase. Then we go maturation phase. Primary oocyte divided by meiosis I to one will be the polar body, and there will be the secondary oocyte. Secondary oocyte has its amount of cytoplasm the high, so the polar body will degenerate. The secondary polar body that will again divided by meiosis II method. The one will be the secondary polar body, and other will be the ovum. And the ovum contain the protein content and the plasma content. They combine to form the mass of cell is called yolk sac. And we know the cell contain the upper part is known as animal pole, and the lower part is called as vegetal pole. And this is the details of the oogenesis. हमें पता है the oogenesis is the process in which the female gamete is produced inside the female reproductive tract. So you can note this by the pausing this video, and this will be very helpful for your examination perspective. And here you can say the different pages I mentioned here, and you can note this